Okay guys, back again for episode 2 of the Changing Stoke or Stoke story. I need a name for the series, but I'm sure we can come up with one as we go along. I've changed the settings again for the game, I've fiddled around with it. They'll probably change a little bit in the first few episodes, just so I can sort of figure out what settings work, or work well, or best, especially with the frame rate. In the last episode, I'm just going to advance a little bit as we talk, because I know there's some transfers and stuff going on. Okay. We played... I honestly couldn't tell you we played. Who the hell did we play? What were they called? Bologna? I think it was them. We played them, we won 2-1 after going a goal down, and I was quite happy with the performance and some of the players that was playing. Right, so I am... Right, so this will be a loan, so we're going to accept that. I have gone through quite a few players and sort of done a short list of players that, not even players that we might get now, but players that we need to look at, and the positions we need to look at right now. So we will, I think first of all we have to look at that. How do is it on my transfer short list? There we go. Right, cool. Actually, let's just have a look at the budget allocation. We can play around with this a bit because the wage budget's not crazy. So we will just leave it as it is for now. No, not bad players. Right, so shortlist. So I went through a few players, and obviously the first position we looked at was centre back. Now, bear in mind that some of these players are not necessarily players that are going to be for the future of us, but they will hold as a good, I don't know, backup per se, just for now. And then some of them obviously are far better and would be the future. What you've got to remember is, in reality, that Shawcross and Hoof stay fit, they're going to be my starting centre defence. I'm quite happy with that centre of defence. We do need backup, but if there are players better out there that I can get, I will go for them. Bear in mind that we don't have a lot of money or wage. So Christian Zaccarado he's 30, so he's not past it yet by any means. But for a centre back, he, in my opinion, he would be pretty good backup for these two players. His stats aren't unbelievable; they're not going to blow you out of the water. But his slide tackle's 77, his marking 77. You know, he's got some good stats, and his stand tackle 78. I'm quite happy with that, and his jumping's 18. You're never going to get a speedy centre defender. Santana, again, I would love to go in for him. It is the price there, the value that you see there. I would not get him for that. I'm 100%. I would not get him from that. Yes, I haven't played with the new update. That's right, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. It's Charluka, Tomovic, and in reality, we need to get two. So maybe one old and one more towards the youth side. As I go through these, Nastasic is one that if we do get him, it will be loan. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go in for Zaccarado. Do we acquire? You see, his wage is pretty high. What about both the same? Is it? It's 25. You see, that wage is going to be the problem. Actually, he's at Milan. Could we? So he's just on a new contract as well. Could we get him on loan? Because I can't see them using him. Let's try and get him on loan, just for now. I do want Santana. He would be ace. He's a little bit better, I think. I was just going for Zaccarado for now, and then we've got these two: Jeremy Menez, Wellington Nem, Eric Peters, because we need pretty importantly, we need a left back. So there's Eric Peters, who I think is most likely who I'm going to go for. He grows a lot. I've always liked him, and I've used him before. Van Aanholt, Indy, Danny Rose. There's a possibility. He's very fast. He's going to bomb up that wing, which I do like to do. I like Luna. It's always difficult, this. Now this is the thing, because he's probably going to be back up. I'm thinking, yeah, this is what I was going to do. Now I'm going to go for Zaguero first, simply because look at how much he's going to cost me. He's pretty decent, he's not horrible, and I could probably hopefully here pick him up for $1 million. Now $1 million for him would, in my opinion, be a great move, and we've got our backup left back there, just for $1 million. So right midfielders, we need to at least go in for one, because we have Pennant, and I'm hoping to get him better than Pennant, and Pennant being the backup. But I from playing with him Nightly, whatever you want to call him, I call him Kitely. I just don't think he's going to cut it. I didn't enjoy working with him, so I think he will go. I would like Snodgrass. I am a Leeds fan, so some of these are going to work out cheaper than others. Sydney Sam would be awesome. Sydney Sam would instantly come into our team and make a difference. You see Pepe is a little bit older. Some of these guys are in there. You might not consider them good players, but in our first season we don't have a lot of money. They could get us where we need to be just for now. Adam Johnson would be nice, but 5.5 is expensive compared to some of the others. Oh, Aidan McGeady is one I would really like to get. And so is Thomas Ince. Do we go all out and spend big on our right winger? Or do we be a little bit more cautious? Their strikers. I tell you what, we're gonna because I really do like Thomas Ince, and I had him when I did my Norwich save. So we've got 5.5. Yeah, actually, let's give this a whack. What's Cali worth? Because we could maybe make that work that way. That would ultimately be the best, I think, position for both of us. Why can't I find him? Am I being blind? Do they have to be? They don't have to be on the transfer list, obviously. Why can't I see him there? It's not just me, is it? Is it because he's just giant? Oh, it's just off of 5 for now, and I'll look into that now. Right, so they're what we're gonna go for just right now. Why wouldn't it let me? Just wasn't there as an option. He's recently joined the club. Bugger. So we're gonna have to keep him for now. We just loan him out for the season, get him off of the wage. Yeah. Advance, yeah, that's fine. Sip of me coffee there. Oh, nope. Right, next match. Going to Simmet. I'm still, let's see. Oh, that's a good result. Guy who just put on loan scars. Marvellous. I've come to the decision that I'm gonna make them into episodes. So I'm gonna clip the matches. You will have to bear with me because, like I say, I've fiddled around with it a little bit, but I've not done it before. But I think if we go that way, I can get a lot more crammed into one episode. Yeah. Yeah, bet he is. Nah. So we couldn't get him. They were 1.2. It's me in the middle. Who are we actually selling? See, I was kind of counting on him being sold. Right, here we go. So Sidibe, Whitehead, Everington, Wilkinson. Lots of players for loan. Anybody else that You see, I want to keep Jerome just for now because we're very weak up front. If we can get another striker, then Cameron Jerome is definitely there to go. We've got so many midfielders. Well, they offer 2.2 and I want 2.5. Come on, guys. Six. How about 5.5? Always try and battle with them if you can, guys. I do anyway. I don't want to pay full price for anyone. So our first match is going to be Reading, actually, so this is a good start for us when we come to the match, because hopefully I would imagine that's the sort of match that I feel I can win. So what I've decided, 2.3. Right, so we're going to accept that. What I think I've decided is, while we're in the transfer period, I will make the transfers and maybe just live come the matches, or do I just go to clipping them straight away? I don't know. Here we go, contract offer. Right, we'll go to clipping them straight away. And what I would do is, in this first episode, I will just do to the end of this month, and I will the plan is I will show you the rest of the transfers. I see, so this guy's wage is good as well. It's 3 years, 5,000. That's nothing. Squad rotation, we'll try that. He's coming to the Premiership at the end of the day. He's leaving Celtic. So this is a loan. Let's get things moving a little bit now. Scout has returned. It's a bit of a good. Right, so here's a Brett. He's an attacker, and his name is Paul Mackenzie, and he's foot. Oh, what did I do? Did I just... you idiot. No, I'm an absolute idiot. I'm very, very sorry, guys, there with that one. I screwed that up, didn't I? I paid for it and I screwed it up. That's a 6 million. I'm happy to pay that for instance, because I'm a major fan of his. 10,000. Again, these guys are not asking for much in the terms of our wage, which is good. That's not going to happen. It's certainly not going to happen. Tell you what. You have money. Give me 8. 'Cause there's no way they're going to pay 8. Give me 8. Barca, please. You've got it. Contract offer accepted. Yay. So our first transfer signing is Izagero. He's going to be back up, but he cost me nothing, and his stats are pretty good. player sold, so that's Everington gone. Yeah, I don't think you'd match it. Right. We still need bloody hell, where am I going? Still need a defender. At least one. Let's see if we can get Nastasic on loan. We might just have to look at the loan market after that. See, I prefer Zaccarado to Sivok. So I'm going to go Zaccarado. I'm going to approach to buy. I think they said 2 before. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to go with 2, yeah. Right, so we either need a CF, but I think Inns can do that role for us. So I was looking at strikers, so let's go back to the strikers. And I'm just going to flip through because I've got to look at ones that are going to be my price range for this season. I'm going to go for one that you wouldn't expect, and I've used him before in my Norwich save, and he was really good. And he's not going to cost anywhere near what those other strikers would cost, so we will offer the 3.1 for now. I think that's a deal we could make, hopefully. Yes, so probably going to be the most expensive signing we make at 5.5 million. It's a cheap contract as well, and I'm pretty sure I gave him 3 years. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I gave him 3 years. So Thomas Ince is joining Stoke. I'm happy with that one because I do like using him. 2 transfers. We're going to accept that so he can go out and improve his stats a little bit. We're going to flat out reject that. The last thing we need to lose is our sturdy goalkeeper. See, when I've done them offline, I have been a little bit, you know, no matter what, even if I need the player, I'll replace him as long as I get, you know, more than, oh, it's only recently moved, so he's not available. So we may have to back out of this one. How about 3.5? I'm going to offer Cameron Jerome and the fruit and free. See what they say to that. Nothing back about the defender yet. $2.5, 2.3. His salary is going to be probably one of the biggest for the team, really, but it's not like we've not got the money. Match rescheduled. Right, so this is what we wanted. We've got Nastasic on loan. He's taken up a big chunk of wage budget, but it's cool. Okay. So 25, 2 years. He's going to be squad rotation. So we've got 2 2 more now. Transfer rejected. So guys, we're coming up to the match with Arsenal, which was rearranged. So the easy start that we were going to have is no more. On Nerve. So this is going to be it for this episode. We need to look for a striker, but I'm pretty happy with what we've looked at so far. So we'll call it quits on that one, and then, like I say, the first episode I'm going to attempt to clip, and I will just keep the transfers. I will record the whole thing, and I'll keep the transfers in case there's anything happens. But thanks a lot, guys, and I will see you in the first non-live commentary episode. Cheers, guys. Bye.